Hold on. The world, you probably thought the world ended for you so many times, and then you woke up and it began the next morning. We bloom, we shrivel, we bloom again, and then we shrivel again. Growth and decay coexist together, so embrace the journey and just keep on going. So I was outside in my backyard, I think like, what, 2 days ago, and I was looking at this right here, a picture of this flower, bloom, whatever it is. And I was like, damn, I remember in December, this shit was like decaying. It was like, it wasn't blooming like this. And then that just reminded me, it's like, wow, man, life unfolds in seasons. Life is a continuous cycle of growth, decay, blooming, decaying, increasing, decreasing, highs and lows, ups and downs. And that got me thinking, okay, damn, so bad seasons are inevitable. That's straight up. Like, it's inevitable to have a bad season and it's inevitable to go down. That's just what it is. But I'm like, okay, what I get from this flower is no matter how many times it goes down, next season it comes right back up. And it does that forever until it can't no more. And that's the beauty I saw about it. Hold on, let me take me a little sip. I'm putting y'all on. This is that good shit right here. But yeah, that inspired me to write this poem right here. Y'all fuck with the poem. Y'all already know I posted that shit on my TikTok, my IG. Y'all go fuck with it. But I'm like, damn, okay, for sure. Life is never meant to be linear, and it's never a straight line. And it's like, think about it like this. If a mountain didn't have its rigid ends, and if a mountain wasn't like this, you wouldn't be able to climb it. You can't climb a smooth mountain. You just gonna keep on falling. You driving, you keep going right. You keep going right. You ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. You just gonna go in circles. So I'm like, okay, wow. So it's okay to feel down and feel the lows. It's just not okay to stay in the lows because you don't stay in the low. And why would you have a permanent feeling for a temporary season? This should just keep moving in seasons, man. Right now, you watching this, or at the time I uploaded it, it's spring. You go outside, man, them trees looking beautiful. The flowers blooming like a motherfucker. They blooming. You see what I'm saying? They blooming. Like a couple months ago, they wasn't just looking hungry as hell, looking, I ain't even gonna say sad, because it's not sad, it's still beauty in that. But looking, looking withered, looking decayed, and then just keep bouncing back up and bouncing back up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all chill on me, I don't give a fuck. Cause I thought about this shit like 2 days ago, but now that I got my camera, I'm making the video right now that I got my camera. And I ain't gonna lie, I put that shit on my notes, so I'm finna read them notes to y'all. And read the shit I had to say. So the thing about the flower example, it's not necessarily only about the blooming and decaying. That's only the surface level about it. That shit also showed me that growth and decay not opposites, like I said in the beginning of the video, that they coexist. And it's not that you were broken and now you're fixed. You weren't broken when you were decayed, when you were at the low stage. That wasn't a problem that needed to be fixed. But you were always both becoming and unbecoming at the same time. You just shedding skin. That's all it was. Simply, just like how reptiles shed their skin every once in a while. Shit, even us humans, we literally shed millions, billions of skin cells every day. We continuously shedding old from us. You feel me? And it's the same. The number one thing, this is my favorite example about the flower. that the same flower that carried those beautiful and produced those perfect flowers. I had to look at the phone, bro. I forgot that shit. Hold on. The same plant that produced those perfect flowers is the one carrying the shriveled, dying ones, man. My ass, bro. I had to write that shit down because I knew I was gonna forget, but y'all can't tell me that shit not hard, bro. Y'all cannot tell me that shit not hard. I don't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck if I had to write it down and read it off my phone. But yeah, it's no separation, no reset, no clean new version of you, just continuation. You gotta love every version of yourself, for they helped you and shaped you to become the person you are now. You ain't fuck up back then. You did everything perfect. Everything you did was perfect. You made no mistakes. You made no regrets. Simple. It was just stepping stones for your growth and your evolution. Because like in one of my previous videos I said, I don't know if I did, I really forgot. That's what life is all about. Evolution, man. So you don't wait to be perfect to bloom. You don't escape the phases you don't like. You don't arrive somewhere better. You move through states and then embrace the whole journey, man. You're whole. You're whole throughout the whole journey. You fulfilled throughout the whole journey. You embrace the ups and the downs. And last but not least, let me ask y'all a question. Life gonna bend, life gonna break, and life gonna fall and it's gonna fuck up. But is that the end? Or is that the point? You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, nigga. But yeah, y'all keep going, bro. Stay loved, stay great, and stay abundant, man. Don't forget to tell yourself you love yourself today.